What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again to the power of the internet, and this is your Monday mailbag number 13. We got quite the stack of mail to work on this week. Lucky number 13. Not a lot of postcards this week. You guys know my favorite is postcards, but if you want to send me a letter, you can do it here at the P.O. Box, which I'm going to put below in the comments section. I'm really excited to get started. So let's just get right to it. The first package I grabbed had this very, very cool 3D Harry Potter bookmark in it. Some cards in the World of Warcraft trading card game, which I really enjoy. The letter comes from someone who says, "I'm just a kid who plays video games. I have 0 subs right now. I want you to be my first. You're an inspiration to us all." Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that because I can't really make out his handwriting for the name of his channel here. If somebody can translate that, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Type it in the comments box below, and let's all give him some love. This next letter comes to us from Russia with love, as many people say, from an Aram Shatvarov, who's 23 years old. He says, "I just want to let you know that you have been heard of even in my town and my country. People here know you from your Francis videos. We also got a TV show where they show funny videos from the internet, and one time they showed the one where you jump into a swimming pool. It's a funny one." Aram, thank you so much, man. I think that might be my first letter from Russia. And he was also so kind as to send me some pictures of his beautiful country in postcard form. Absolutely wonderful collection here. He says, "It's sad that I've never managed to make it outside of the U.S. Well, they say never say never. Never. They always say never say never. This next letter comes to us from Russia with love, as many people say, from an Aram Shatvarov, who's 23 years old. He says, "I just want to let you know that you have been heard of even in my town and my country. People here know you from your Francis videos. We also got a TV show where they show funny videos from the internet, and one time they showed the one where you jump into a swimming pool. It's a funny one." Aram, thank you so much, man. I think that might be my first letter from Russia. And he was also so kind as to send me some pictures of his beautiful country in postcard form. Absolutely wonderful collection here. He says, "It's sad that I've never managed to make it outside of the U.S. Well, they say never say never. Never. They always say never say never. I got a letter from someone who wants to remain anonymous, but if you recognize this awesome drawing of Francis playing Pokemon Snap, fuck you, Pikachu! He said that he was finally diagnosed with bipolar disorder. He finally found out why he had so many emotional problems, and he didn't let it hold him back from being the me I wanted to be," he says. "Since I've modded and shaped myself with a little help from friends and family into the person I am today, I have them and my God to thank for that." I think it's a wonderful thing that you made that decision to get diagnosed, to find out what was wrong, and learn how to treat it. I've been preaching that for a lot of years, but I've just now re-entered therapy myself. I've started a new medication, and sometimes medications can help, sometimes they'll be worse, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm trying to be the best me that I can be as well, and I'm so glad that you've done it. You are one of the people that have encouraged me to do it myself, and I'm hoping that everybody out there that's listening, if you need to talk to somebody, I hope you make the decision to do so. Another letter from a user who wants to stay anonymous says, "A year and a half ago, I met a foreign exchange girl from Switzerland in high school. I really liked her, and I asked her to my senior prom. She said yes, and I was really excited. We ended up dating for 4 months before she had to go back. She didn't want a long-distance relationship." He says it's been many, many, many months, but he's just not over it yet, and he asked if I have any advice. I will tell you that long-distance relationships are very, very hard, and sometimes they're just not going to work out. I know it's difficult for you to forget about this girl, but the best thing that you can do for yourself is to continue to push forward, make the best out of your life, find good things for yourself, date somebody that's local, and just enjoy your life. Now, maybe you'll meet a girl that's so great you'll forget about the girl from Switzerland. Maybe things will work out and you guys will be together again. But the reality of it is you can't stop this from keep you from letting you live your life. You're just going to have to move forward. That's the only real answer. It's difficult to get past it, and when you are past it and you are ready to start moving on and you're ready to date again and meet new people, that's what you got to do. It's hard, I know, but trust me, I've been there. I've been exactly there. Well, not exactly there. Nicholas Clark wrote me to say how proud he is of me. He says one of the most amazing things about my life is that none of it was handed to me. He said that I've built my life up around me with my work ethic, and trying hard. And I'll tell you a little something else, Nicholas, with a lot of good luck. But he says keep doing what you're doing. It's what makes you great. Now to talk about your weight, don't worry about it. Boogie isn't going to die, and your passing should not weigh on your mind. No pun intended. You're going to get married in September, and then I think you said something along the lines of getting health insurance once you get married. You're going to get some kind of weight loss surgery and lose at least half your weight. You may have to take some time off from the YouTube channel. I want you to know I think your fans, including myself, would support you wholeheartedly in your journey. Well, I'll be entirely honest with you. If I do decide to go with that surgery, I'm going to record every single day and vlog as much of it as I can, probably on the weight loss channel, and I'll give regular updates here. Trust me, if I decide to go through that surgery, I'm going to live cast the damn thing, because I want people to stop thinking that weight loss surgery is the easy way out or some sort of cheat. I want to show exactly how hard it really is. Thad from Palm Harbor, Florida, wrote me to say that he has struggled with anger issues throughout his life. He's also suffered with depression, and said during a particular bout of depression, he... Sorry, I want to get to my spot. Thanks to two YouTubers I was constantly watching, they started to help me. I was feeling less sad. I bonded with those YouTubers that nobody else will ever be able to understand what they also understand. He says, I found you a while later. Your Francis videos were the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. It was even funnier because I can relate to it. I discovered that we have the same point of view in almost every topic. I've finally found someone I can relate to, and I can't thank you enough. Well, I'll tell you, I've dealt with rage issues my entire life, and I guess I've always been kind of angry about the stuff that happened to me when I was a kid, and how I've never really been able to get over it or forgive everyone involved or just understand why it happened. But it's something I've always struggled with, and Francis is very cathartic because he lets me do it. And the fact that people like you can watch it and relate to it, it just makes it all the better. This is my shortest letter to date, but it's very cool, and I can't wait to show it to you. It says, Dear Boogie, a.k.a. Francis, can you please tell my sister Ella that she is a son of a bitch? Thanks, man. Ethan. Ella, you're a son of a bitch. Martin from Texas wrote me this wonderfully heartfelt letter after I mentioned gastric bypass in last week's episode. He said that he's very concerned about me choosing that, and he wanted to make sure I was making an informed decision. So he wrote in great detail his and his wife's experience with the surgery. They've had wonderful success, and he said in the end he would do it again, but he just wanted me to know all the bullshit, pain, and misery that I'll go through. I am very versed on it, and there were things in this that I had not even considered. I want to let you know, though, that trick about having 5 years worth of doctor's history, I've been seeing my doctor regularly every 3 months for the past 6 or 5 years. I promise you, I've done everything that I could do to make sure that if I do choose that, I can move in the right direction. And I want to let you know, if I do move in that direction, I will write you. Thanks, Martin. My next letter comes from John, all the way from England, and this is a wonderful letter. He said, well, to summarize, he lost both of his parents by the time he was 21. He says that he'll turn 22 on July 16th, and the worst chapter of his life hopefully will come to an end. He says that when he lost his mother last year, he threw everything he had into exercising at the gym. He went from 21 stone all the way down to 17 stone and 10 pounds. A phenomenal achievement. He said he wanted to share some of that good fortune with me, and was even so kind as to include a weekly meal plan that I could try to see if it could help me lose a little bit of weight. I wanted to say that's absolutely phenomenal of you. I appreciate so much that you took the time to do this. I have been looking for a personal trainer who might be able to help me out, and I think I'll be writing you. I appreciate it, man. A YouTuber who goes by the name of Bobby M747 wrote me to say he makes Minecraft videos. He's wondering how I got such a popular channel. He says, I try my best to make my channel grow, but I just can't seem to do so. I'd appreciate a shout out to my channel. I don't mind if you don't, but it would help me out though. Well, I will check out your content at Bobby M747. But I want to let you know that it takes consistency, it takes patience, it takes luck, it takes a lot of factors. You shouldn't be making YouTube videos to become popular. You shouldn't be making YouTube videos to become famous. You shouldn't be making them to make money. Some very fortunate people get into that position, and luckily for me, I'm one of those people. But you should be creating YouTube videos for you and for you yourself only. If at the end of the day people enjoy those videos, that's fantastic. But if you enjoy the art of creating it, the art of getting better, the art of really making awesome stuff, people will find it. I promise. So just keep at it. That's the funny thing about succeeding on YouTube. It's a lot like succeeding at life. It takes a little bit of talent, a little bit of know-how, a lot of perseverance, and a lot of luck. But if you push at it, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish. Kobe from South Carolina sent me this collection of Minecraft-themed drawings with some other stuff too. But he also sent it on the back of his homework, which I think was more interesting. It was really interesting to see his homework. I like the drawings too, but he said that he wants to become an animator one day, and that he's not really gotten started on it because he's just feeling kind of lazy. I'll tell you that the earlier you get started at it, the better you'll eventually be. Be sure you're drawing all the time. If it's something you enjoy doing, it's something you won't be lazy about. Trust me, I love making videos. I think about making them all day. It's the one thing I really, really enjoy doing. And if animation's right for you, you're going to find the passion and love to draw. So find it. Work for it. Joel Smith says, if you fast forward to his present, he's 24, married to the love of his life, a college graduate with a degree in graphic design. I own my own graphic design company called Joel Smith Designs. All the trials and tribulations I went through growing up made me more determined to achieve my goals, and I did. Just thought I'd like to share. Also, when I'm feeling depressed or some kid says, Mommy, why is he so fat? And I hear that, I listen to your videos, and you help me tremendously. Joel, I want to let you know I'm grateful that I can help you with that, because for those of you who don't know, that is the worst feeling in the world, when somebody makes fun of you in public or makes you feel bad about yourself. Joel, I hope everybody learns from your lesson, fights hard, and makes their dreams come true too. I got a letter from Nick, who wrote me to say that his parents are having some real trouble financially. His parents are too proud to ask for help, but they desperately need it. So he's writing to ask me and my fans for help. If you could read this letter in one of your videos and post a link in the description to my PayPal, which is nickt0725@yahoo.com. Well, I got to tell you, we get letters like this all the time, and I wanted to use yours as a perfect example. The reality of it is, if I could organize my friends and my family and my fans to do something really great, I'd try to do something bigger, stronger, that would affect more people. I really do feel for you and your family, and I really wish there was more that we could personally do. But even if I were to ask everyone here today to try and get as much money as we could raise, most people just won't give. They're too afraid of scams. They're too afraid of stuff like that. But you have a wonderful heart on you, and you are fantastic. I think it's great that you would even go through any attempt to try to do something like this, and I'm proud of you for it. And hey, who knows? Maybe some rich guy's watching, and he'll be able to help you out. Good luck. Michael from Connecticut writes to say he is a 16-year-old male, and I must say that all the advice and comfort that you give your viewers, you are a true hero. I was mercilessly bullied in middle school for being gay, but now going into my junior year of high school, I've made it past that point, and I can honestly say that I love myself for all of my positive aspects as well as my flaws. That is fantastic, by the way. And if you're one of those people that are getting bullied, maybe you're gay, maybe you're a little different, maybe you're just getting picked on for no good reason, know that it does get better. It did for me, and it certainly has for Michael. He also sent this quote, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I don't know if that qualifies me, but I'll take it. Michael also had a question about Magic that I'd like to answer. He says, can you mix expansions? There are different formats in the game. One is called Legacy, and it goes all the way back to the beginning of the game, but has an extensive banned and restricted list. One's called Modern, and it goes back to about 10 years ago. And one called Standard that goes back to just the past 2 years. And then, of course, there's Casual, where you can just pretty much play whatever you want. It all really depends on who you're playing against and who your play group is. That's one of the best things about Magic. It's so modular. You can change the way it's played. You can change the rule sets. You can change whatever you want. So when it comes to mixing expansions, there's all kinds of different ways to do that. I hope you pick a couple of friends who are interested in the game. I hope you guys sit down and learn it together, and you decide what's best for you. One of our regulars, Leon from Australia, wrote to just let me know that something terrible has happened. His Diablo 2 level 81 hardcore necromancer has died. He was insta-jibbed in the Chaos Sanctuary. God damn it! Dallas sent me this awesome drawing. Now, if you don't know, this is a Horde shield from World of Warcraft. This is an Alliance shield from World of Warcraft, and it says at the top, "Celebrate the difference." I gotta tell you, I was always wanting to see that happen in World of Warcraft, just to see them finally settle everything down, but they never did. Dallas is also in a relationship in which the feelings are fading rather quickly, and he doesn't want to break this girl's heart. And I just have to say that in reality, it's better if you are willing to do what needs to be done. It sounds like you're the kind of person that doesn't really get connected very easily, so you should be careful in the future with who you try to connect with. Make sure they're right. Don't move too fast, and if this girl's not the right one, you gotta do what you gotta do. Colin, who wrote me a couple of weeks back, said he has decided to go ahead and start the YouTube channel he wrote me about. He says the channel name is We're Creative Men, W-E-R-E Creative Men. He says that it's a place me and my cousin post our gameplay videos just for the fun of it, and he hopes that maybe people will watch. Well, I will check it out. I got a letter from Ty. This is him in the purple. I don't want to go into too many details about your letter just to protect you, but I just wanted to say, man, I'm glad you made the choice that you made. I'm glad you're still here. Tom from Texas writes to say he's a big man weighing in at about 310 pounds, but he's starting to ride BMX again. Going to start a YouTube channel to show that big people can ride BMX like me. Now that's something I want to see. You got to let me know when you get that started. A kid who I think should remain anonymous sent me this. Very cool. He said that he has a lot of anger issues coming from a broken home. He even beat up a kid and has no memory of it. Because of that, he's really afraid to interact with people. I've not talked about this much, but I had a very similar experience when I was very, very young. Not too far from your age. I was actually about 10. I ended up getting into a very bad fight, lashing out because of the things that were happening in my home. It was very, very difficult for me to make friends and meet people, and I never really felt safe around people. In fact, my therapist would tell you one of the reasons I ate myself to such a large size was to protect myself from other people, or maybe even protect them from me. I don't know if that's true, but here's what I can tell you. You need to keep practicing. You can't give up. You need to get out there, and you need to meet people that you're going to like, that you're going to be with, and you'll need to deal with the consequences of any mistakes you make. Be careful. Do your best. Stay strong. A YouTuber by the name of The Synthesis, Theesynthesis, sent me a copy of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Very fun. Says that he's got a YouTube channel, but people can... Joey's doing it a lot, but people say a lot of negative things. If you're in this situation, what would you do? Continue or give up? I feel like continuing, but all the negativity is putting me down. Well, I'll tell you, there's two types of negativity. Constructive and deconstructive criticism. You've got to learn to flush away all the crap. Whenever you're creating something to entertain, some people are going to not like it, and they can be really, really shitty about it. Try to focus on the people who either have criticism that can help you get better and create better content and become a better content creator and become a better entertainer, or try to focus on the people who love what you're already doing and just try to do what they love even better. I hope you'd never give up. I hope you keep trying, and I hope you keep entertaining, and I hope you do your best. I hope people love you for it. This awesome dragon comes from Caitlin in England. Says, my brother, sister, and I absolutely love your channel. Your serious videos are inspirational and your funny videos are hilarious. It's my sister's birthday soon, and I would appreciate it if you would call her. You already know what this is going to be. Her name is Ellen. Ellen, listen to me. I hope you have a really good birthday, even though you don't deserve one, because you're a son of a bitch. I also really, really loved the Dragonborn boogie on the envelope. Very cool. Also, I got this very cool shirt from the folks, the band community X Gene. There's their website, Facebook, if you want to check it out. I'm going to check out their music afterwards. But check out this cool shirt from Spreadshirt I got from them. Nice logo. I love it. I like it. I want more of it. Unfortunately, 4X won't fit me, but my fiance is going to love her new nightshirt. I got this great letter from Tommy. Well, it's actually rather quite sad. He also included some great stuff that we'll talk about in a second. I don't want to go into too many details about your life because I don't want to give away too much of your personal information. But Tommy, my best advice for you is very simple. You're dealing with a lot of stress, and it's natural to be sad and angry and depressed when you're dealing with that kind of stress. I do highly recommend you talk to somebody about it, someone in the professional field. I made the decision recently to do exactly that myself, and I think my life is going to improve greatly because of it. I really hope that you make the decision to do that. Otherwise, you just need to continue to practice what you're already doing, staying strong, staying focused, doing your best to stay happy. And, man, I gotta say, we all have our problems, but I'm really glad I don't have yours right now. Stay strong, man, and good luck. Tommy also included some ridiculously rare Magic cards, a foil Reap Intellect, a foil pre-release Fire Main Angel, and this card, one of my favorites ever printed, a foil Figure of Destiny. He was also kind enough to include a booster pack of Dark Ascension. Now this could be some money if we're lucky. Let's see what we got. A foil Burning Oil and Archon Blade Master. I like it. Thank you so much for the awesome Magic cards. Really appreciate it. Matthew from Nottingham, England, the home of Robin Hood, for those of you who don't know, says, due to bullying at an early age and throughout school, I became quite withdrawn and quiet due to my social awkwardness. Says that he's got promoted recently, though, after a lot of hard work, and now is doing more and more to reach out to other people, make friends and acquaintances, and I think you're doing a wonderful job. I just want to let you know to keep trying. It's difficult. You're going to get hurt. People are going to hurt you. People are going to hate you. It's just how it is sometimes. But you will meet people who value you, and in that, you'll also value yourself. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful when you meet the right people. Keep trying. I promise you, you'll get the results you're looking for. He also sent me these two incredible postcards from Nottingham. Modern Day, and wow, that's a hell of a postcard. Shannon Wellborn says his family is big fans of mine. Ryan, Bradley, and Jessica, his kids, really, really love me, and I just wanted to say hi to you guys. He says his wife, well, not so much, but she's coming around. Says I should also say hi to his local gaming store, Gaming Universe. They're big fans of mine. He sent me this awesome collection of homemade tokens for Magic the Gathering, including awesome emblems. He also sells these on Etsy. I think it's Shizzler MTG on Etsy. Beautiful, beautiful tokens. I'm so grateful to have them. Man, I bet these would sell really well at our local store, but no one's getting them. They're mine. A gentleman who just wants to be known as TRIGZXXNZXX from New Zealand, let's call him Triggs, writes to say that gaming also saved his life. And I don't want to get into the very deep, dark details of it because I don't want to spoil his personal information. But he says, my Xbox mates helped me to pull out of my deepest, darkest depression. I believed if it was not for my Xbox Live friends, I would not be here to write you this letter. That's awesome. He said he became a fan of mine during one of his deepest depressions after his father passed, when one of his friends posted the fruit salad video to their page, and he's been a fan ever since. He also asked me to do the kindness of letting Daniel Bracey know something. Hey, Daniel Bracey, just to let you know, you are awful at Battlefield 3. You are shit. I'm serious, by the way. Even I can play better than you, and I don't even play that fucking game. Also, these incredible postcards were included in his package. Love them. New Zealand is beautiful. John Barati, who's currently living in Kissimmee, Florida. Cool place. Sent me something I've never seen before in my life. This is a Pac-Man stapler. Awesome. He also wanted me to do one last thing, and this is going to end our Monday mailbag. He wants me to tell his brother Mike, you're a son of a bitch! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Monday mailbag, lucky number 13. I'm looking forward to number 14. Let's do it next week. And as always, I love you.